Going on, my friends? I wanted to share with you my experiences smoking different herbs. These are not illegal. Okay, first of all, this is for people that are 18 and up. I'm not a doctor, and this is not for any kind of medical advice, for entertainment purposes. Okay, and trust me, it is very entertaining. The after effects. This is totally safe. It's a herb. Mugwort is a herb that has been used for thousands of years from all kinds of different traditions, from the ancient Egyptians to the Vedic system. In Vedic Ayurvedic medicine, they use mugwort, and even in shamanism, and also it's like a plant that gets dried up, and it has many purposes, health benefits, and the side effect. There's a mild hallucinogenic property of mugwort, and I just want to kind of talk about that because before I started smoking, now there's a lot of things about drinking it as a tea, which I do that also. I do that. I do that more with sage throughout the day, and with mugwort, I drink it in a tea form when I want to kind of detoxify my stomach, and it helps kills the parasite, and it helps with the detoxifying the liver. It helps with bile secretion, and the ladies out there, it's going to help with the menstrual pains. It's a mild sedative, all kinds of benefits. I'll read some out to you. Okay, okay, ancient culture smoked mugwort. Okay, now the smoking part of it. Ancient cultures smoked mugwort to promote vivid dreams, lucid dream states, And recently, that's the reason why I'm doing it. Because recently I've been doing a lot of astral projection and a lot of work in the higher dimensions of the dream state. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll one for you and show you how easy it is to fit out of it. Now, I would say invest in a grinder. You can get this from Amazon. It's a spice grinder. And so mugwort will come in a packet like this. And this is wormwood, but it comes in the same kind of packet. And it's like $1, okay, from the spice store. And if you can see, there's a lot of little sticks and little twigs, and you gotta take that out. I take it out, and I separate the large twigs, and then I put it in one of these containers. See, the thing was, I smoked marijuana for many years, and only recently, thank you, Travis Mangus, for giving me the courage to not stop. I mean, yes, to stop smoking weed because it affected my dream state. With marijuana, I wanted to do a lot of work in my dream state, and it wasn't allowing me to go into the deep REM sleep. And I'm gonna probably smoke sometime this week, marijuana again. But this is a great alternative. This is me, and it's not addictive, and it doesn't mess my day up either. And it's a mild hallucinogenic, and it's not very harsh. It smokes pretty good. It doesn't smell funny. It smells like just burnt leaves. Nothing too intense about it. Now, when you drink it and you put it in a tea, it's very, very, very bitter, and that bitterness it kills a lot of the bacteria and in fact a lot of the parasites in your stomach. It's really helpful. But back to getting the smoking part of it. Now, I'm not a really good roller of joints, and But I had this paper here with me, and I devised a way to do it, a really easy way. Anyone can do it. So all you do is you can take a pencil or a pen, and you don't have to be skilled at this. You just kind of go like this. See, you roll it like this. See, as you can see here, I wrote down, I drew in some of the sigils, some different goetia that I'm working with. And, okay, sorry. Okay, so, I wrote the different, drew the sigils, the different goetia I'm working with. And the idea is when I smoke this, I'm going to smoke that energy also. It's a long story, but people that are in this path, the left-hand path, they know what I'm talking about. So what I do is I grind it up together like a spider web, So I really like smoking this. They call they used to call this sailor's tobacco, because sailors, would smoke this instead of tobacco, and it's like a good substitute, because it doesn't really taste bad either. So anyways, if you want to roll it, this is what you do. If you don't want to get it pre-roll combs or anything like that, what you do is you take this paper and you take the pencil and you just kind of make it into a roll. Okay, and then, since it's a really thin paper, just to wet the end of it. See where the crease is, and when you wet it, make sure it's tight and snug, and just okay, and it'll stick. And what I do is, since it's a little wet right now, you don't have to do this, but it helps. Maybe about 4 inches. And in a zigzag pattern, you want to just fold it back and forth. Okay. Once you got it halfway, like this. See, once you get it like halfway, then you just take the rest of the paper and you roll it like so. And this will serve as your tip. Perfect. So you don't, inhale the little twigs and stuff. Now this, what I have in here, is sage. Now I smoke sage too, but sage has a totally different effect. I drink sage more, but see what I do is I put this in the end so I don't smoke the paper. So I don't smoke this paper. It's like a buffer. So just a little bit. And when you get to that point, you can smoke it till the end, but you can tell when you're smoking sage. Now sage is good for you too. I don't want to get into it right now, but okay. So you have that, right? And I think I took out way too much. And so this is dry now. And what I do is I just stuff this in the end. See, you make it more snug, and you just kind of slip it inside, and it opens up, and it becomes snug. It's not going to fall off. You gotta be delicate. Now sometimes it's too big, so I just rip off some more tape, paper. So you kind of shimmy it inside, like so. See, perfect. Look at that. It's like a perfect joint. And then I just kind of wet the tips of it. And then what I do is I take that buffer, right, of the sage and just stuff it in. And the sage, it comes in, I'll show you my packet. So it's like this. It's pretty cheap. This is, I think, like $7. So it comes in these huge pieces, see, and sticks and twigs like this, and obviously I clean it off and I save the twigs and sticks, and you can burn them later for like clearing energy work. So what I do was when this, I'm in Corona, California here, and it's all mental, right? And what I did was I used to make these cigarettes, and I used to just walk around the block in the middle of the night while I do my rituals, and I'd be smudging the entire block. Okay, so you want to, just like marijuana, do the rest like it's marijuana. And since it's the same size, you pack it with this too. Sometimes it's, see that? Good. And if I wasn't talking on YouTube Live, I would probably have some headphones on and listening to some tones or some music that takes me to a special place in my life. Raise your vibration. Everything is energy, frequency, and vibration. And all these things do, it changes your state of vibration without compromising your health. So smoking this instead of tobacco is a really good alternative. And you can find different herbs and smoke them. So that's enough. I think I want to stuff it even more. So the qualities of mugwort, when you smoke it, it's more effective because it gets delivered in your body in a much quicker rate instead of it being absorbed through your liver. This is absorbed through your blood because when you inhale it, your lungs, it intakes it, and it's not bad for your lungs. It's not going to make you cough or anything like that. This is very, very, very mild. When you smoke it, you don't cough like tobacco. If you never smoked tobacco, then and you smoke this, it's not going to make you cough. Side effects: you might get a slight headache, or some pressure on your head. I feel like when I have an empty stomach, that's what happens to me, but it's nothing major. And you get kind of woozy, you get kind of like, did I see something? What the heck was that? It's like, oh yeah, it's something in the shadows, What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna smoke this outside. It's almost 1 o'clock, and I'm just gonna kind of relax and listen to some music outside in this night here in Corona, California. Might walk to the park and just kind of contemplate, imagine, take my mind, meet some friends, Okay. Now, sometimes it helps when you get a pencil with a, I'm trying to look for a smaller kind of, so I can do this faster. See, hold on a second. Where's my, oh, you know what? It's in my briefcase. Okay, it's right here. Check it out. This was my dad's. When he's still alive, I just took it. It's leather. Don't make too much noise. Okay, so I have my, so this is my little magic book. You know, I have my little sigils in this, the different entities I'm working with, different rituals, different deals I made with myself. Okay, so the reason why I took this because this pencil is a little bit thinner and I can do this a lot faster. Okay, so I just pack it in there pretty good. There you go. Look at that. It's a really pretty looking cigarette. Just this process, you know, it's just very soothing. If you're always in a hurry, you know, doing things like this gets you in a better state of mind. It's all about slowing down and being present, you know, just think about the amazing qualities of this herb. And, you know, when I do this, you know, I'm thinking about, I'm just in gratitude, you know, I'm grateful for this technology, you know, this is what it is. It's a technology that allows you to get to a certain state of mind, a vibration state. And it just will be more beneficial when you do utilize it instead of, you know, just trying to escape, you know. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna extend this out. See, I'm gonna take this out more and I'm gonna push it more. Yeah, it's not working. So what I'll do is I'll stuff this end. There you go. And you know, before what I did was I used to mix some marijuana in this too. But like I said, I don't want it to affect my dream state because I'm doing a lot of work in my dream state, and I don't want it to affect it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the rest of the tip inside. And kind of just allow it to, yeah. What we can do is, in this case, you can take some tape and just tape it. And it's like extra long. It's a really nicely packed. It'll smoke really good. It's really relaxing. The whole process is relaxing. And I really enjoy it. And it's not illegal. You can get it. You can get this from any kind of Hispanic store, or some kind of ethnic store, like a larger ethnic store. They'll have it, with like other spices. And that was my little tutorial on rolling this. If you don't have this uh, this grinder, then you can use your fingers and kind of grind it up. But you gotta take out those twigs, okay? So that was a little quick video on smoking this, and you can take it to different levels by writing different sigils on this and writing certain thought forms on it, and like you're taking it from the mind, right? And you're putting it on the paper, you're writing it on the paper. It's a ritual, see? You're taking the energy of what you wrote, for example, your thoughts and your dreams, right? And you're writing it, and you're putting it from the mind to the physical. And then when you're walking outside, you're smoking it, and the fire is lighting it, and what you wrote is going to the ethers, from the higher mind, higher dimensions to the physical. And it's like seeds that manifest for you. It's like they're your soldiers, they're your helpers that manifest for you. This is part of my path working also. So there's multiple uses for, smoking herbs. So trust me, when you're smoking a cigarette that says, Benson Hedges or whatever brand it is, it's like you become a vessel for that person's corporation, corpse, because you bought it and you're smoking it. You're the end, and all you're getting is a little nicotine, and bad health. But they're getting your energy. Okay, so that was my little video, and please comment, subscribe, and ask me some questions. And if you smoke herbs, please tell me about your experience. Okay, take care. Peace.